Welcome back to Maincharacterradio.
This is your host Nishi.
And I'm Love. Let's romanticize our life.
One episode at a time.
Hi guys, so for today's episode, we are starting with the topic who stays, who fades, and why it still matters. This is already our 4th episode.
Yes, and we are 100 subscribers.
Thank you for
Small
that.
family love. Thank you so much for the love and all that.
Of course. But for today's topic, we're gonna have 4 segments, which is who stays, who fades, why it still matters, and the very OG game.
Main character radio.
Main character moves
Sorry. Main character moves
and mistakes. So let us start with who stays.
Yes.
Who stayed in your life?
Who stayed in your life?
No one. But I mean, for people who stay, staying takes a lot of effort, and in this day and age about like how Gen Z everything is.
Yeah.
Nothing old school. There's nothing very.
With
No, people don't want to put an effort into connections.
Exactly. With staying, it takes a lot.
A lot.
And sometimes you need to understand that this is where I need to stop. Because a lot is also dangerous.
You need to know this is where like people tend to fall short, is that you need to understand, you need to give in to people who are pouring for you, like if your glass is half empty, you need someone who's filling your cup as well, not you constantly overpouring yourself and then leaving yourself empty for someone who's not doing as much
the same
for you.
thing for you.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, today day and age, people just want, okay, and they give up so easily on stuff. I am also like in this age only. We are also in this age only. But I'm just saying this is they give up so easily. One fight, over. Let's just get over it. No, that's not how things work. Talk, communicate. There are things. Why people talk, why people communicate, why people come into some kind of bond.
Yeah.
If you can't share, if you can't fix things up,
I know.
See, do you believe in like forgiveness to move on? Like, do you believe in that?
A lot of people that I have moved. No, I mean, when it comes to this is a very weird trait of mine. When I'm really in love with someone, whether it be like a partner or a friend, as soon as I hear the stuff about them or anything that they've done me wrong or they've betrayed me in some sort, I kind of forgive them in the moment itself. Like, it's instant forgiveness. When I'm in love, like, it is instant forgiveness. I just don't forget about it. And then, like, it replays in my head over and over, like, same memory repeating itself. I'll forget eventually. And then it'll hit me one day when I'm having coffee. And I'll be like, man, this person really did me wrong, huh? And that's when I'll be like, okay, then I should have probably left. I do regret a lot of times that I didn't leave. I wish I would have left some people a lot sooner. But
this is a good thing. We can't like go back and change what we did, because I'm a big believer that everything
happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm. So if I just like, I am today a type of a person, it's because of the choices that I made. Yeah. Be it a very bad choice of staying in something for so long, which was destroying me only, but it still made me someone today. Yeah, it's me.
Exactly. I love
that. I will not change it for the world.
I love that.
I will not change my worst situation for anything.
Yeah.
Because that taught me today, if I'm strong and strong-headed, is because of the things that I've been through in my life.
Like, I owe it to all of the bad things or the good things that I've been through.
All the good people that stayed when it was necessary. Yeah. Because with the example of you being strong, only bad people doesn't contribute to that.
Yeah, good people do.
Like,
almost every single thing I go through, or every bad thing happens, my first thought is, I need to call Nishi. My first thought is always, I need to call my best friend. I really just need to talk to my best friend. Whether it be about anything, maybe I've tripped over a rock and I'm like, I need to call my best friend. It's for everything. Same. I call you for everything.
I'll call you for everything, Lovey.
Yeah.
Remember the morning conversation?
Yeah.
Right before everything.
That is true.
Yeah.
And that's I guess what it takes to stay. No?
And at the same time, people need to understand. See, you and me, two completely different people, right?
Yeah.
And we need to understand that reactions for a situation will also be different. Being tolerant towards each other is very important. The people who stays, no, they are very tolerant. Don't laugh like that. I tolerate you, but you tolerate me too. It's fine.
I always do. But like, I mean, honestly, for some reason, when I am in love, whether it be obviously with all sorts of love, but I've become very easy to. I mean, I melt easy. I melt
And I don't melt easy. I am like the person like sit on top of her head like you're melting, bro. You need ice.
I melt a lot. It is just like, I mean, I would do anything to make something work. I really would.
It's good. It's a good quality, but sometimes you're gonna get hurt in this process. And what I have learned in my life. Clearly, that's.
But I mean, people who stay, my heart goes out to you. I know it takes strength. People who don't leave no matter what.
Sometimes you might get mad at each other, like
Yeah.
any sort of relationship.
Yeah.
Because we've gone really mad. Like, you still out.
हो गया.
Start छोड़ दो. I feel like that. Don't you feel like that with me sometimes? Like,
तुम्हारा?
नहीं, खुद का.
No.
Because it's like sometimes we are humans. We're gonna say stuff that I might not like what you're doing, or you might not like what I'm doing. Don't laugh.
Yep. No, I mean, like,
Don't worry about that.
I mean, a lot of times, like, I have to think. And I mean, I have to say, having Nishi in my life has made me make better decisions because I'm scared of the consequences.
See, that's what people will think.
This is why people should stay. Anyway.
No, actually, no. Honestly, this is a very lovely. This is a serious topic.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to cut a lot of this out.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So what I was saying is that you need to be, people do tolerate her. Only for some people. I think
Yeah,
they choose
don't
their
tolerate
specific-
everyone.
No, don't tolerate everyone.
Yeah.
If something has been toxic and always have been just toxic,
Then we should leave.
then I don't think so there is a
Life
point.
is too short.
Life
Leave.
is too short.
Get up, take your bags, leave.
And I understand when people are in situations where they cannot
Cannot leave.
yeah, you never know some people are in what sort of situation they're stuck in, right?
Clearly.
Slap you. No, honestly. This is the So, I'm giving you a situation. Okay, I think I earlier asked you the same question about the moving on thinking without forgiving. Okay. What do you think would be the best thing to do? It's like be someone who have not forgiven also, not forgotten also, but can't let go of someone, so they stay.
Yeah.
Or a person, they can't forget, but they just get away, move on.
Honestly speaking, some people we never move on from. And that's life, I guess. Some people leave permanent marks and houses in the holes and shapes of your heart. Some people always stay. They stay in your little habits. You can, when you're with someone, whether it be platonic or relationship related, they leave their little habits to you. I still use words from, old friendships, or, you do too. We have very certain habits that stay from
We pick up
people.
habits, we leave habits also.
Yeah. So, I am an amalgamation of all the people that I've ever loved in my life. I genuinely am a compilation of every single one.
I think everyone is that.
Yeah.
Because we are best friends.
Yeah.
We stay together so much.
Yeah.
We like the same things. We sometimes speak in the same language. We understand each other on that level. That's what happens when
Complete each other.
complete each other's sentences. We know that if you're just saying something in the front of the camera and laughing, and I know in my mind that why you're laughing, what situation you're talking about. That's what happens when
That's
you.
what it takes to stay.
I think so.
I mean, for someone to stay, I mean, in this day and age, I mean, what people do is they glorify the idea of the whole relationship thing. It's like, I will stay with you no matter what. Even with friendships, it's just like, sometimes
Any kind of bond.
Yeah, any kind of bond really. It's just like what we do is, I will be here no matter what, no matter how different our lives get. But that's not true. That it doesn't work out like that. There has to be some sort of similarity, or at least the values need to align.
And the thing is, what some people do is they fear that they don't want to be the first one to leave. What if like I'm not giving my 100%? If
Yeah.
I leave,
Yeah.
I will be the bad guy and all that. That's
Yeah.
why they
Stay.
stay in something so toxic, so bad that slowly it's breaking you on. That happened with a lot of people. They just want to give their 100%, but not realizing they have done it way before. They have already like poured everything, whatever they have in them, and they have already given it to the other person. But sometimes that's what.
Sometimes even
Even people
not
are
enough.
like pieces of puzzles. Not every piece will fix with every piece.
I know.
You need to find your unique match.
And honestly, like, it's scary sometimes thinking that maybe that'll never
Happen to you?
arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people. It's been years and years. They grow old and all that. They don't find their unique piece of puzzle.
Yeah.
And that is also okay. See, if you can like be okay with your aloneness, your loneliness. I will not call it loneliness. Basically, if
You're
you're
lonesome.
if you're okay with your own self, because you need to first enjoy the company
Of yourself.
Exactly. Otherwise, you won't be able to,
Yeah, see, they're like, I don't know why people say that a lot. And I too believe in it. But I do remember, I don't know how to put it actually.
Yeah, see.
But like sometimes you love someone so much that you forget what hating yourself even feels like. And that does happen. I tell you that.
Because why it happens? Because you look at yourself with their scope lens, basically.
Yeah.
Because they are telling you stuff about you, and it's trying to like understand, oh, this is also a part of me. Oh, I do this kind of stuff. Oh, is this cute? Yeah, this happens.
I get it.
But what I was saying is about like loving your own company. Everybody does. People don't just
Eventually,
realize
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
People just don't realize that that's the problem. हमारी गलती वहीं पे हो जाती है. We run after people so much because we just don't want to end up alone. Is that remember when you socialize way too much? What do you want to do?
Come back to your own self.
That's what people need to understand. That if you're chasing something, definitely we are humans. We are like
Sometimes we're chasing a fantasy.
yeah. You need to
A
know
lot of times.
when to stop.
Hmm.
That's what. No, you need to understand that if you're chasing, obviously, like you have to put effort into something for it to stay.
Of course.
But if you know that you're chasing something which is you're just the one chasing it and the thing is only going away and away and away from you.
The chase
No, man.
doesn't last for too long, honestly. It gets exhausting. On both sides. Yeah. But then again, coming back to people who've stayed. You've stayed.
Because we found our own unique pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I stayed. You stayed because see, so many people in my life who have left me, right? Why didn't you do the same thing?
Exactly.
We had this break also between,
Yeah.
but we still came back together. That's what. If it's meant to be, it will
It'll find
eventually
you.
be.
Yeah.
Find you, get you, hug you. To give you a hug.
So sweet.
Do you want to talk about who fades?
Sure.
Why do you think people why do you think after being in a certain kind of bond for like a way too long, like 20-30 years, people still fade?
I mean, this is weird, but I don't think people fade in 20, 30 years.
They do.
Yeah.
They obviously, you
The
never
connection
can,
fades.
you can never guarantee a lifetime
Yeah.
connection.
That's true.
People,
That's
so many people, like married people, don't they get divorced after 20-30 years? They
Yeah.
realize at like the old age
Exactly. This is
that we were
something
not
that's-
even in love.
Yeah, this is something that really, really scares me. It's really just one of the things that I really scared about ever since quite some time actually. But I cannot imagine, giving a certain person a connection,
Yeah.
all of my effort, everything, and that person wakes up one random Tuesday morning and decides that, oh, I do not care anymore. And then it's just over. And then it fades away. Time does heal. Time
That's the
definitely
best.
heals.
I always
Best
tell this to
medicine.
myself. Time is the best medicine.
Yeah.
Nothing can heal you.
Yeah.
You will not be able to move on. Move on in the sense, move on is not something that physically you can see in yourself.
Yeah.
You suddenly just one random day you just suddenly remember that oh,
Yeah.
I didn't thought about it like for like a month or so.
Yeah. People fade all the time. People
background.
fade like background music.
Without lyrics. Oh,
But
sorry.
we still remember the lyrics.
I said
Without lyrics.
without lyrics.
No, like genuinely, sometimes you just remember bits and pieces of someone.
You can't even like form their
Remember
faces.
from their face, exactly. And somehow they still haunt you.
Yeah.
Or the situation still haunts you. But people fade for a reason. There's always like they leave for reasons. For the better.
There are so many friendships in my life who have like faded.
Huh. Mine
Sometimes
too.
it haunts me. Sometimes I feel like, am I the problem? Am I not the problem?
I mean, you're clearly not the problem because I'm right here.
No, but yeah, that one thing is for sure. If somebody's fading out of your life, it is not just a one problem, one person problem. Sorry, it's like one person problem. It's obviously two people thing. The relationship was a two people thing. So maybe you also contributed in some ways, or maybe they also contributed in some ways, or maybe it's just that they were expecting something from you, you were not able to deliver it, or maybe you were expecting something really completely different from them.
Yeah.
Because people hardly change their traits.
That
That
is true.
hardly happens
That is
for
true.
somebody particular. You cannot, obviously, you're not somebody, it's not humanly possible. You meet everybody and it's like, oh, you like me like this, I will fit like that. Oh, you
Yeah.
like me like this, I will fit like that. People's personality can be water, but their behavior, their actions cannot be water. Like they can't like fit into each and every container that you provide them with, right?
Yeah.
So that's why also I think people fade. I think the biggest reason why people fade. Do you think long distance, any kind of relationship is hard to maintain for you? Me too.
Me, I cannot do long distance at all for anything. I have a long distance friend and it's really hard. It was hard even when she left. It was really hard because
Oh, yeah. I was thinking who's that friend?
so it was really hard when I even found out that she was leaving in the first place. But then I was kind of got used to it because we didn't get to meet even before that, kind of. But long distance, in a sense, I am just the kind of person who needs a lot of reassurance in any sort of relationship.
But
You reassure me every day.
but this is possible in long distance also. My reassurance
Some
doesn't have to.
relationships I'm okay with long distance, but some I really cannot.
No,
I have
I'm
trust
saying
issues.
some people. See, if you do not have a choice,
And
but
it's
you
people to
got
people.
the perfect person in your life, you can't just let them go because of long distance,
Yeah.
because of the distance issue.
You know which person is worth the sacrifice and which person is not. You just know. Your heart knows that this person is going to mess me over, or this person is definitely going to leave, lie, I don't know, betray. But you know when the right person is here. You will trust that person. And in some ways, when it comes to people who fade, it's I think it's just their nature to leave sometimes. You see, we never talk about it. We never talk about it, but a lot of times humans are such fight or flight creatures.
Everybody's coming from a certain kind of background,
Yeah.
certain kind of life
Yeah.
that cannot be fit in with everybody. Everybody has their own set of experiences also. You see,
Yeah.
some people are always like suitcase in their hand is ready to leave any kind of situation. Run, 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 run. because of things that happen to them.
Yeah.
And it takes people. Actually, even to change people,
It takes people, yeah. You cannot at least stuff like this doesn't naturally go away.
I try to be really good examples in people's life.
You are
I at
my
least try to.
change.
Yeah, I try to be,
Yeah.
because I think the growing up, the friendships or the kind of relationships that I had, some are good, some are bad. But bad ones impacts you way more than the good ones do. Sometimes the goodness now fades away in the background when you are like sitting in your bed and crying about a certain stuff. Even the good ones you unable to listen, all the bad voices in your head just speaks to you and then continuously. So that's the thing. Sometimes so bad affects you more. So I consciously, if I unconsciously hurt someone, that is a different thing. But what I purposefully try to do now and exercise in my life is that try to be good examples to people basically. Like no matter if I'm there for in their life for like a 10 minutes or half an hour or like a month or a year or so, I just wanted to like be a good example. Yeah, yes, we are not that close, but at least I got to know a person like that.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should do it.
That's true. It's such a privilege to be experiencing a person in their most vulnerable form. To be lucky enough that someone's let you that in or let you inside the walls. Everybody has their own set of walls.
If they're letting you in,
It is a privilege, and this is what a lot of times we don't understand. But when it comes to fading, when things fade, so when things are fading, they're still not over yet. You see, and that little gap of things fading is really painful, really painful. You can feel it's like losing a limb. Psychologically, when you lose a limb, you still think it's there, but it's actually not there. So you absolutely lose your mind why it's not there, because you're still used to eating your food with your right hand, but it's not there anymore. You're still used to waking up to someone in the morning, but they're not here anymore. And it's
sometimes when people leave also and you have their number on your phone and it's like a routine habit to
it's
call
like a routine
them,
habit to like
pick up the phone
are
and
you
call
up?
them.
Yeah.
And
Good
then
morning.
in the middle of the picking up the call, it's like, oh, they're not anymore.
Yeah,
They're not here anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like still wanting to run back to your home, even though you're at home. Just that feeling of wanting to constantly run back to someone. You know what? I tripped and fell today. I embarrassed myself in front of 200 people, and I just miss my home.
This happens, we
know.
people, we create our home inside
Home is a
someone.
person.
Yeah. Like with the experiences that we share. I think my home is all the memories that I have collected over the till now, my lifespan. Basically, that's your home.
Yeah.
You can. That's what it says. No, you buy a house, then you make it a home.
Yeah.
How you make it a home? By living in it, by putting pictures on the wall, by decorating it into
Putting your essence everywhere.
That's how
apparently
you
makes
make
things
a
homes.
person home too.
Yeah, but it's also bad to make homes out of people a lot of times, because homes leave, and then it's like what? Even a child
That
who's
feels
raised
like a
in the
rental
fire.
apartment.
Yeah.
That is now
Exactly.
gonna get like BFC will come and bulldoze and mano it or something.
But no, for real, it's just like the thought of when you're with someone and you have these certain plans. You have so many plans with this person. Like get an apartment, get a dog, travel to Greece, travel to Rome.
Like we have plans, no? We
want to go to Bali, by the way.
Bali.
We
want
will go to
open
Bali.
this like besties cafe and
Yeah.
stuff like this. Imagine if this
But this
all
is
these
this
things.
what we're doing right now is one of our dreams come true.
We have talked about who fades, who stays. Now it's time to talk about why.
Why some matters. I almost choked in the last clip.
Yeah, she almost choked into death.
Anyway.
Survival.
Appreciating life, that's why it still matters. Okay. Why does it still matter whether people stay, whether people leave? Time does heal, but honestly, some little pieces of them still stay. You leave your pieces out there, and it's a hollow feeling sometimes. But honestly speaking, not everything you lose is a loss. It's true. Sometimes you just lose things, and it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about this thing. One less problem without you.
That's true. Sometimes when we are going through something really bad, we like, let's fix it. Let's fix it.
Not
But
everything
just
can be
you just
fixed.
don't understand that it's a problem. Chalo se ukhad pheko, and you'll be the happiest.
So such a.
This hurts for a little bit,
Yeah.
but at
It
least
hurts one day.
one day.
Yeah.
But you don't have to cry at least 100 days.
Exactly. Like leaving someone behind will hurt you a month. Crying about how they badly treat you is gonna hurt you for years.
That's
And that's the truth. Because then at least you have the potential that you will maybe find the light again. you know. And why it still matters is because it shaped us as a person. This is who we've become. We are all the choices that we make and all the people that we experience.
Because obviously we are humans, right?
Yeah.
We live in a
We're
society.
social
We are
creatures.
that's what social creatures. So we live in a society. You cannot like be in a society and not interact with people. And when you interact with people, it's a human nature, I think, to pick up habits from someone you like, or like this particular thing you like, this particular accent you want to talk in, a
Yeah.
particular language you want to pick. That's how you like forms and go through life, right?
Yeah.
That's what happens when people come into your life.
True.
They come, you like certain bits and pieces of them. They like certain bits and pieces of them, pieces of you. Sorry. So that's why they say narcissists macha. They only like certain bits and pieces of
No, they
themselves.
only like me.
It's narcissist, man. So what I was saying, it's like an exchange of things that both like about each
Exchange
other.
of energy in a way.
Exchange of energy and all that. So you stay, and on certain times that some people stay forever.
Yeah.
Some people
Some people stay for the amount of time as long as their forever was.
And yeah, that is one more thing. You know, everybody has their own forever.
Yeah.
Forever within the number of days they like be together, right?
Yeah.
So everybody have their own.
Some infinities
are
are bigger than
another
other
infinity.
infinities.
So that's what. You know, you have your own forever with people, and sometimes your story continues because that was not the end of it.
Yeah.
With some people, you think, oh, this is the end. We
This
are
is
over.
done,
The
yeah.
story is done. Let's close the book.
But sometimes the story is never done, and for some people, you always wait at the comma. There's never a full stop.
Yes. And some that's what happens. Some people do come back. So you have to again reopen the book, put some more pages into it so that you can continue
And
to write the
relive it.
chapters.
You know, if it's something good for you, then you get to relive it. Maybe change the ending.
Sometimes you know it's good. Take a break from certain
Yeah.
stuff. And then when you come back with a different energy. Because maybe you both grew up
Yeah.
as persons. You have
Yeah.
another experiences and you understand, you learn from your mistakes and all that. Now you are trying life on different fronts, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that's why it matters. Everything matters in life. A person leaving matters. A person
Staying
staying
matters. Staying has a great impact in a way that does strength when you have a good support system to back you up. Like, मैं जा रही हूँ अभी झगड़ा करने.
Exactly. You know, imagine yourself in a room full of strange people, like strangers, sorry, not strange people. Sorry. Something happened to me today.
Strange people.
No, strangers, and you're like very nervous because obviously you don't know anybody. People with social anxiety will understand the situation.
Familiar
And then you
face
see your
person.
you are okay, you know. Then you are okay with
Instantly
being in a room with the
calm down.
2,000 strangers, but you still calm down. That's
Yeah.
what effect people do when they stay. They like gives you a comfort, strength, home, everything you can say. Every positive thing you can say. This is what it feels like when people stay for a long time. When you just know you have been together for so long. Because when you just know by looking at each other's like, oh, she's thinking about
gonna
this,
stay.
or maybe she's like talking about this particular thing. This is a very
Yeah.
homeful, still पेट भर के खाना खाने के
Yeah.
बाद the feeling you get. No, this is what staying makes you
Exactly.
feel like.
And it's a double-edged sword. Like she talked about staying, I'll get to fading. When it comes to fading, it's just all of those memories that I don't know where to put. Where do I put all the love that I have for you? Where do I put it? I don't know where to leave it anymore. And where do all the memories go? Where do I fill them in? I'm still not done burying memories that we made, dreams that we had, and stuff like that.
Oh my
Basically.
god, I'm emotional right now. No, honestly, this is true.
It's true. Like
Sometimes you don't know what to do with all this
Yeah.
love that a certain
don't
person
know.
left you with. Right?
exactly. Like that's the thing. You don't even miss the person. You don't miss anything. It's just you think, where do I put all this love?
Sometimes abrupt relationship cuts. You know.
Yeah.
that
When it just
hurts.
suddenly
You just take time to figure
Yeah.
things out. कि हो क्या रहा है actually?
what happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
What changed?
Yeah.
And that hurt most, I think. You know, it's okay when you can see it from your own two eyes that someone is slowly fading away from
Oh,
your
that
life.
is painful.
That is painful.
Really.
But at least you know this. In your back of your head, you know someday this day is coming.
Yeah.
You at least prepare
You can
yourself
tell.
for that. But
Yeah.
abrupt cuts,
I get it.
that's really hurts because after that, no, you left with a kya.
I know.
You
Yeah.
know that hurts. I think both hurts, but at least in the first situation, that is a different kind of hurt. This is a
That's a
different
different
kind
kind
of
of
hurt.
This is like this kills you every day. When it's like slowly fading away, it's like it's like diabetes. It kills you.
Consuming
Slow
your
kill.
body.
Yeah.
Slow kill.
Slow kill. Eats you from the inside.
And you know what? This is also
Yeah. This is why it all matters. Staying, leaving, all of it matters.
because it teaches you
So
something.
you're
The
not a
world-
bad person for holding on to
And
this.
I always say this to myself. If somebody mean to me or something like that, I just tell this to myself. Yeah, it's good. If somebody's leaving me, I say it's good. Why? Because the world is more cruel outside. At
Yeah.
least this is some person that I knew.
Oh, that is hurtful.
Yeah.
That is
No,
hurtful.
I know it's hurtful, but sometimes you have to make peace with it.
Yeah.
1 day, 2 day, 10 days, you can cry about
But
some
make your
stuff.
peace.
But making peace is very important
Very
for your
important.
own self. Holding on to something will not get you anywhere in life.
That's true.
And
Make
the world
peace.
outside is way more cruel than this. You know,
Definitely.
to the world will not treat you like you're some kind of princess.
Yeah. The
So its
world
abrupt
is.
cuts are important in your life
difficult.
also, so that you become stronger, so that nobody can again do something like that in your
To
life.
you.
Yeah.
Everybody is a lesson, I guess.
So that's why it matters. It matters a lot. It matters to learn from your lessons. It matters to sometimes make mistakes. Never give shit to yourself for making mistakes. It's so important. So
Yeah.
important.
Very
To
true.
even be with wrong people in your life, to be with the right people in your life, it's so important.
As long as you don't lose yourself in the process.
Yes. And even if you do for a little bit, you can always come back to yourself. Because that's the thing about yourself. That's what I said, no?
Yeah.
You can always come back.
See, now that's one person that'll never let you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it matters.
And again, it's so normal to feel this way. It's so normal to hold on to things sometimes when you even should let go. Don't pressurize yourself. Don't beat yourself up about this. And give yourself time. I mean, look at us here. Okay, guys. So we have approached our last segment, which is our
Character.
game
Main character makes and mistakes.
or mistakes. So for today's topic, we're gonna ask each other some questions. And
Hypothetical scenarios.
hypothetical scenarios. Have to mention.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not related to real life. Any person who's watching this,
Don't take it personally. It's not about you.
maybe it's not. Yeah. Your friend only checks on you when they need something, emotional support, rights, money, but never when you need help. Drop the ball.
Oh wow.
I told you it will hit you home.
Oh wow. Okay. What about it?
Oh yeah. Do you set a boundary or keep showing up? Is this loyalty or losing yourself?
No, this is definitely losing yourself to some extent because again, like I think I spoke about this in the beginning of the podcast where I said that don't over pour for someone who is not giving in as well. Your your cup will always be empty otherwise. But again, coming to you, which hurts more? Someone fading quietly or someone staying too long and turning bitter?
Both actually. This is both very different situations.
No, pick one.
No, I can talk about it, but this is actually a really, you see,
I know.
when things, that's what, when you let things rot for that long in
Yeah.
a relationship, it's not gonna bring you any good. And
Yeah.
someone literally slowly fading away, cutting it also hurts that in the same amount.
Yeah.
Hurts like a bitch. Yeah. Beep, 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 bitch. Yeah, but I think, yeah, I think being in a relationship that's to dragging it till the point that when it becomes toxic, would I think hurt me the most.
I know.
Because just seeing the same person again and again, going
Yeah.
down, down, down in my nazar
Oh yeah.
will hurt me. I think.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess cut the cord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You live a toxic friend group and suddenly your social media starts to go quiet. No likes, no response, no support. Do you reinvent yourself or try to win them back? Fade gracefully or fight for the old vibe?
No, I mean fade gracefully because I shouldn't have to. First, it's a toxic friend group that from what you mentioned. So why would I want to keep that in my life? I mean, go reinvent myself, find someone new, find something new, make better friends. So that's that. Have you ever been the one who faded, and do you think they still think about you?
I know that they do still think about me, and yes, I have faded. I am a person, I am also the person who says, no, suitcase ready on the door.
Yeah.
But I still,
Same.
I changed my habits about suitcase ready on the door and to run. I changed my habits, but sometimes you know what? Even the suitcase is not anymore in the door. You should just leave without anything.
Yeah, drop everything, run.
Drop everything and run is so important.
Yeah.
And I know this for a fact. They still think about me. They still reach out to me. It's fine. When for me, when the cord is cut, the cord is cut.
Yeah. Okay.
A new person enter your life and treats you with the love and energy you always wanted, but you're still emotionally attached to someone who faded. Do you embrace the new or hold on to the past? Is this growth or unfinished business?
Do you want to change your question?
Yeah, I will change my question. Sorry, मैंने वो पढ़ा नहीं था just.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't come for me, okay?
Yeah.
At night.
I will. I don't talk about
Sorry.
it.
I think I'm gonna get beaten today. Guys, if I don't appear in the next episode, this is my statement. I'm doing it here. I have been murdered by.
Okay.
Okay. So my next question is: you're offered your dream job, but it is in a city where you know no one, and your long-term partner doesn't want to move. Do you choose the job or the relationship? Main character energy or selfish mistake?
Oh wow. This is tough. I would genuinely try to make peace with him, whether why he doesn't want to move or uh, try to balance it out, in both ways. I don't know. This is hard to pick. I mean, if it's a
First one
good,
was hard for me to pick. No,
I think
no, my the first one.
the first question.
You asked me. No, that was also really hard for me to pick.
I don't even remember the question. I didn't
That's
read it
fine.
before.
Just go on.
Okay. But basically, it's really not that big of a deal. Honestly, at what page I am right now in my life, I would probably pick the job. That's that.
Main character.
Yep. One last question. Would the past version of you recognize the people in your life now?
Oh, what's the question? Sorry. Hi.
Will the past version of you recognize the people that you are with right now?
No, actually no.
Everyone's
Except
changed?
you.
Yeah.
You're still there with my past version, but my past version will actually be shocked regarding the closeness we have like formed
Yeah,
now. You're my best friend, and life changed so much, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy. The way it changed for me. I'm a complete different person. Only
Yeah.
the people who know me from before knows this that I'm a complete different person. My thought process, my speaking style, everything has changed. I'm like top to bottom 100 like
That's
so they
good.
don't. I am happy that my past version don't recognize the people that I'm with in my life right now.
No, that's really good though.
Yes.
Makes sense.
So we're done with this segment.
Yeah, so that sadly brings us to the end of the podcast, and we'll be back in the next episode.
Next episode, we'll try to bring much more deeper conversations.
I hope we've made sense to you. I hope there's something that we've said has touched your heart. And anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for having us. Bye bye.